So what are simple steps everyone should take to protect their online presence? You know, a lot of folks are out there and they are like, okay, fine, but how do I secure it? So what's the best top answer for it?
So there is a lot of aspects when we talk about their social media presence or some digital presence, right? So overall, what I will suggest is like if you are talking about a particular application that you have signed into, do always put like strong passwords that are more complexity and of length. Don't reuse the passwords again and again. So for this, a single solution is to implement the password manager. So this will create and store. You do not have to memorize something. Okay, the each and every password for each and every the application that you sign into. So what this will completely erase the human aspect that makes it more vulnerable, because when we are trying to set a particular password, we try to relate what we can remember, or we can like what can we easily remember or recalculate when we are trying to log into this particular application, right? So sometimes what we may do is, sometimes not, I think almost each and every person does this at some point in their life, because I did that. So what I did was, I typically use my name or like something that is related to me. That can be some examples of other things that might be used are the birth dates or the characters they may like, or their own dogs or pets that they have. So these are like really publicly accessible to any people, right? Any of the attackers or the adversaries when we talk about them. Because if we just go to their own social media page, if that is public or private, if it is a public, then they know each and everything, where you have been in the last week, what are the stories, where do you went, what are your friend circle looking like, what do you do, like each and everything they understand. If they only follow you for just a week, okay, they get all of your insights of what your day looks like. Because nowadays what people are doing is they're completely oversharing their own private life, right? They do not think about what are the implications that might have. I recently read a case study as well. So I do not remember the exact details, but what happened was, this was some popular celebrity, I think. So what happened was, he was shot down or assassinated, I think. So how did they get the information? That is, he was along with some girl, and she posted the same like the location that he was at, or
exactly. I know about this story.
So in the same time frame when they were at that particular location, right? So that the attackers or the adversary was able to pin down the correct location, and they were able to assassinate that. So you might not understand who all are after you, or what the things that you post online, what are the implications of that. So what I will suggest is, please be careful what you put out there. Do understand that what you put on internet will forever stay, in most cases, on the internet itself. Once you put it out on the internet, you will not have the control or the access to it. For example, if you just post a photo, you might think if I delete the photo, it will go, right? So a simple example is, if someone screenshots that, what happens? So that's the security, the concern, that's the attitude that you should have. Once you post that, it is not yours. You do not have control over that particular thing.
Obviously, again, that's great. And again, if you're talking about passwords, there's a good practice that you can implement. You can use special characters as well, and make sure that it's 14 characters password, not really simple. And again, the best way is, see, even if you implement this, the part is that there are attackers again, or penetration testers who do it for the companies. There's a method called brute forcing, where there is actually there are a list of passwords that are commonly used by people in the world, and that's really freely available on GitHub. You can check it out as well. And what we do is, we actually spray all of these passwords against these usernames. So even if you set up a password that is not that strong, I am still able to guess it. Now, the next thing that I'm going to suggest you guys is, even though your password gets compromised, a good secure practice is actually to implement a multi-factor authentication. So even if your password is compromised, the attacker's in, but again, he needs to get that code, which is going to be personally sent on your phone again. So
So yeah, that was really a good point.
Yeah.
Also, do update your softwares regularly on a regular
Yes,
basis.
exactly.
Yeah, that's it for the social media presence aspect. Don't forget that each and everything that you put out there is not in your control once you put it out there. Do secure your passwords and all. And even if you have a strong password, MFA, each and everything, if your company that you have registered to, or if that is compromised as well, so your password will be leaked, right? So do regularly change your passwords on a particular time frame. It might be 6 months, 3 months, whatever you like. So please do that. It is a security best practice,
Yes.
and do implement MFA as well.
Yeah.